Interesting Bible verse, isn't it? An example of the left side being the bad side. This is Yahweh dividing all people of all nations, not only those alive at the time of his appearing, but also the dead, resurrected, dividing the good from the bad. His sheep, righteous because of their innocence, meekness, and usefulness, go on the right hand and will enjoy eternal happiness. While the goats, those wicked, wicked goats, will be placed on the left hand because of their insatiable lust to suffer everlasting misery. Just another example of the left side being the evil side. And why is that? Why is it often considered wicked? Now, this isn't true in all cultures. For instance, the ancient Celts associated the left with the goddess, the source of all life, and thus worshipped the left side, treating it as sacred. In Tantric Buddhism, the left hand represented wisdom. And amongst the Inca, the left-handed were said to possess special powers, including the ability to perform magic and healing. But in most cases, the left is evil. Take, for instance, this painting by Peter Paul Rubens. Eve, that bitch that fucked up Yahweh's plans, is at Adam's left, and she's using her left hand to pick the fruit of knowledge. Eve, depicted on the left, was common in many scenes of the fall of man. This theme of wickedness on the left side was also evident during the Spanish Inquisition, when the Catholic Church would condemn and occasionally execute those who were left-handed. And across the Atlantic during the time of the Salem witch trials, use of the left hand could lead to one being hanged. And it's not just the Christians who see evil on the left. It's a rule with the Muslims to honor the right hand above the left, to use the right hand for all honorable purposes, and the left for, well, let's say for not so clean actions. Now, sinister, as in sinisterism, the path I walk, has its root in the Latin word sinistra, meaning left. And left in regards to religion, the spiritual, or the esoteric has no connection to leftist politics. This is a mistake a lot of people make. Doesn't mean that those who lean politically left can't walk the left-hand path. It's just that the roots of these two terms are vastly different. The term left-hand path originated in Hinduism, and it means the reversal of the natural right-hand flow of energy. And the political left comes from on what side of the assembly hall you sat in around the time of the French Revolution. And in my not-so-humble opinion, if you're on the left-hand path, your political leaning should have no bearing on the path, because, as I've stated before, politics is the residue of philosophy. You consume philosophy and shit out politics. As H.O. Mencken stated, the only way to look at a politician is down. This doesn't mean that politics and politicians don't have effect on you and your life. Of course they do. The same way shit and filth does if you're wallowing in it. But I digress. Getting back to the sinister path, sinisterism, in my opinion, is the most suitable vehicle on the path because of its ability to take from many different left-hand path practices. It looks beyond the East and West philosophical divide to glean that pure gem of truth the individual needs on their quest toward self-deification. A truth that may be different for each individual, because where you're going, I can't go with you. No one can. It's a personal journey, even though those on the right-hand path may try to tell you otherwise. Because no one else can accompany you in the depths of your own psyche.